Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Mike. I'm the founder of HexMarket.com. We are the world's first NFT marketplace that allows you to mint your own art and attach your PulseDogeCoin or your PulseBitcoin to that art, and you can lock it up. So let's say you just minted some PulseBitcoin, you can actually create NFT art and attach your PulseBitcoin and lock it up for a year or several years and have something to look forward to. So, and another way of looking at it, it's a way to delay gratification and an opportunity to ensure that you protect yourself against yourself. So in this video, what I want to do is twofold. First, I want to showcase how you guys can actually leverage Hex Market and attach your PulseBitcoin or PulseDogeCoin to art. You can create a staking ladder. You could just do one lockup period for several years at a time or a few days as you wish. So that's the first part. The second part that I want to showcase is a strategy that I think is a good idea, but I wanted to get your take. It's unrelated to Hex Market, but for those that are big fans of PulseDogeCoin or PulseBitcoin, and what's happening currently where you can actually start mining PulseBitcoin, and in addition you can also buy these ATMs as well. So I wanted to showcase that to you in this video too. All right, without further ado guys, I'm going to show you how you can actually take your PulseBitcoin that's not even out yet. This is just a demo, a dummy smart contract, token contract to showcase how it would work. But PulseDogeCoin is launching hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours from publishing this video. So if you do have PulseDogeCoin, you can actually do this fairly soon. So keep tabs on Twitter. All right, so let's go to HexMarket.com. This is our demo account. First and foremost, I don't think I have any art. Nope, so I first have to generate some art. Give me 1 second. Let's do something here. Once again, using my image. We'll call this Pulse Bitcoin artist fee. If you have as an artist, you can put in an artist fee. So if this ever resells, you as the creator would get something. And a lock period. Let's do... Well, we could do 365 days. For this example, I'm just going to put 0 so I don't lock the collateral in there. And so this is PulseBitcoin and PulseDogeCoin. And then what we can do is... Oh, I forgot. We need to put a small royalty in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and create the art. MetaMask should pop up. And we're going to mint some art. Here we go. Go ahead and confirm that. Give that a second to load. And let's see. 1 second. All right, so we minted our art finally. So as you can see, this is where we can do multiple we have multiple options. I'm going to click on Add Asset. And as you can see here, we have PLSD, but we're going to click on Add Asset, add ERC20. Once again, Hex Market is really designed for Pulse Chain, but instead of waiting for mainnet, we wanted to launch on Ethereum, but eventually this will say PRC20s. So we're going to click on that. We're going to choose PLSD, and we're going to put in the amount. So I'm going to put in, let's see, 5555. We're going to go ahead and stake it. Give MetaMask a second to load. First, we have to approve it. And then once it's approved, then we confirm the actual stake amount. And once again, guys, there are two ways you can play this. The first one is you could create NFT art and put a lock period on it, which you saw on that previous screen. So that's where if you said, hey, you know what? I want to lock up my PulseBitcoin for 3 years. You would want to do that during the initial minting phase of the art. So now that creates that lock period. And then once you add collateral to it, then you can remove it, but there's a hefty penalty for doing so. So the goal is that you don't remove the collateral, but if you ever have to emergency end stake or unlock it, we charge 0.369 ETH, which, that can be pretty costly. So you don't want to do that. So if you're going to lock it up and keep it that way. So anyways, so we just added, as you can see, we just added 5555 tokens, PLSD, PulseDogeCoin to it. This is obviously, what do they call it? Hopium. That'd be nice if we had, what is that, $8 million in value locked up, possible in the future. But yeah, that is how you would go about creating, minting NFT art, attaching your PulseDogeCoin or PulseBitcoin, and doing as you wish. If you want to sell this, you can sell it. In this example, I have this NFT unlocked, and so I can remove this collateral. If this were locked, what I could do, and this is actually going into one of my strategies, but if this were locked, what we could do is over time, as we mint more and more PulseBitcoin, we can actually add it to this NFT. We can't remove it, but we can always add more at no cost or no penalty, which is pretty cool. So if you want to stack up your PulseBitcoin over the years and you want this your beautiful artwork to be displayed, you can do that. Another option is, and I won't necessarily showcase it, I can, but comment down below if you want me to actually create a video on this. But you can create a staking ladder with your PulseDogeCoin or PulseBitcoin as well. And so what we would simply do is we would create another art. We would mint another work of art. And so like this would be year 1, for example, right? So we would choose the art. I'll choose this one. So we would put 365, mint this, attach, 365 days, mint this, attach the PulseBitcoin to it, and then we would mint another art piece. So we would keep minting art. So like the next one would be, for 2 years, then another one for 3 years, right? So you keep adding the days up. And then what you can do is once you have them all set up, then you could, in theory, either leave it as is, or you can add assets, add NFTs, and then this will show all those art pieces or your staking ladder there, and you can click on all of them and ultimately be able to combine them all. So like if you ever wanted to sell your PulseBitcoin staking ladder, you could sell it in one foul swoop on Hex Market, which is pretty cool and unique, and I don't think I've seen anything like it to date. But there you have it, guys. Hopefully you like that strategy or like that idea of a staking ladder. Personally, what I'm going to be doing, this is unrelated to Hex Market, but my strategy, I started mining. I got some ASIC. I transformed my PulseDoge coin to get some ASIC token, started mining, but then I bought four miners or ATMs, and every time a halving occurs, I'm going to burn one of the NFTs or the ATMs and use that as for mining. So basically, I'm kind of viewing it as what am I calling it? An ATM or a having staking ladder. And what I mean by that, by having staking ladder, is I'm using the ATMs as almost a halving ladder, where every time a halving occurs, once again, I burn one of them and then take those ASIC tokens and start mining Bitcoin. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm kind of viewing the ATMs as T-shares to Hex, right? So like in Hex, the T-shares are extremely valuable over the long run. And I'm kind of viewing these ATMs as, getting those T-shares, but for PulseBitcoin, and preserving the mining power Anyways, let me know if you guys like that strategy. Hopefully, I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop as to what I thought would be a good idea. You have the mining going now, but then you have ATMs on standby. Every time a halving occurs, you move it around. And so I have up to 4 halvings, and figuring if it lasts, once, or what is it? There's 2 halvings a year on average, we would say, right? So you have several years that you get to preserve the mining power. Anyways, think about it, guys. Hopefully you like that. Make sure if you do have PulseDogeCoin, come check out hexmarket.com in the next few days. Follow us on Twitter, our Telegram, and talk to you guys soon. Take care.